This week we're going to look at how to actually draw straight line graphs. And if you turn in your books to page 97, now you don't have this printed off, but what you have is you've got this page. Now I am not going to write on this book because you don't have this book, so I don't think that'd be fair. So I'm going to do it exactly like you should be doing it. So if you've got your wee maths book there in front of you, if you rule out your page nice and neatly. If you haven't got your maths book, you're using lined paper or blank paper, that's absolutely fine, it's no problem. And if you take down the wee title, and it is called Straight Line Graphs. And question 1 is y equals x. And I want you to copy down that wee table, the same as on the sheet here. I'll attach a photo of this sheet for you as well. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 10. And what this equation is saying, that y equals x. So if x is 0, y is going to be the same. If x is 1, y is the same. If x is 2, y is the same. If x is 3, y is always going to be the same as x. So that's the first one. And then what I want you to do, over on the other side of your page, or on a different page, it doesn't really matter, I would like you to draw a set of axes. Okay? And in this wee set of axes, I would like you to go from 0 up to 17. So 17 at the top, and then just go down, labelling this all up. And just, if you want to pause as you label yours, make sure you put the wee dashes on the line rather than in the boxes. The dashes go on the line to make sure it is absolutely perfect. I need to make my line a little longer here. 3, 2, 1, and then 0 is down the very bottom there. Okay, and along the bottom, let's get my page over. Let's have a bit of space. So if I fold my page over and draw along the bottom, and I am going to skip one square, put in 1. Again, I'm writing on the lines. I am not writing in the spaces. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to go way up to 10. Put a wee arrow there and write x. This is the x-axis. And up here, this is a wee arrow. And this is the y-axis. And then what I want you to do is I want you to take your values from this table. So go across to 0 and then put y to be 0. So 0, 0 is there. The next value from your table is 1, 1. So go across to 1 and up to 1. The next value is 2, 2. So go across to 2, up to 2. Hopefully you get the idea. Across to 5, up to 5. Across to 7, up to 7. Across to 9 and up to 9. And across to 10 and up to 10. And then take a ruler and join these all up. And if you've done it perfectly, it should be a lovely straight line. And call that line y equals x. Now, the next one you have is y, number 2, is y equals x plus 5 from your sheet. So again, I want you to copy out your table. It's exactly the same as what we have in the questions. And it goes 0, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, and 10. And this time our instructions are telling you that y is x plus 5. So if x is 0, 0 plus 5 is 5. If x is 2, 2 plus 5 is 7. And if x is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9. 5 plus 5, the instructions tell you to add 5 each time. So you just add those each time. Go over and plot it on. 0 up to 5. 2 goes up to 7. 4 goes up to 9. 5 up to 10. 8 is up to 13. 9 is up to 14. And 10 is up to 15. I see mine, it's quite hard to see sometimes. And I think this one is out. Yeah, it should be there. Now, we tend to use pencil for graphs because it's very easy to make a mistake, like I just done there. So just rub it out. And you join these all up. You get a lovely straight line. And right beside that one, y equals x plus 5. Now, the next one. So we're just going to continue doing this. Number 3 is y equals 2x. So you've got your x and your y. So you copy those out. And it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8. So 2x means 2 times x. So 2 times 0, 2 times 1, 2 times 4, 2 times 3, 2 times 2, 2 times 7, 2 times 8. And we're going to plot those on. So 0, 0, it's already there, 1, 2, then it goes 2, 4, 3, 6, 6 up to 12. Now if you're doing this on lined paper or squared paper or blank paper, you may make mistakes. It may not just be as accurate as this. That is okay. As long as you know what you're doing, that's the important thing. And then what we're going to do is we are going to plot these. And you will always know you're right if they all lie in a straight line. There's another nice straight line. And label that one y equals 2x. Now here comes a hard one. So number 4. Y equals 2x add 5. There's lots of instructions going on with this one. So we draw this up in. And we go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now my instructions are telling me to go 2 times x add 5. So 2 times 0 is 0 add 5. 2 times 1 is 2 add 5. 2 times 2 is 4 add 5. 2 times 3 is 6 add 5. 2 times 4 is 8 add 5. 2 times 5 is 10 add 5. And 2 times 6 is 12 add 5. And then you're going to plot those on. So 0 up to 5, 1 up to 7, 2 goes up to 9. We'll use a ruler here to help me. 3 goes up to 11. 4 goes up to 13. 5 goes up to 15. And 6 goes the whole way up to 17. And then you join them up with a nice straight line. And you label that y equals 2x add 5. And the last one we've got to do. So number 5. Y equals 7 minus x. And it's quite a different instruction this time. So let's get a wee table drawn out. And put in your y. This time the values are 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. So my instructions tell me y take away x. So y take away 0. Sorry, 7 take away 0. 7 take away 1. 7 take away 2 is 5. 7 take away 3 is 4. 7 take away 5 is 2. 7 take away 6 is 1. And 7 take away 7 is 0. So plotting that up, this is going to look very different this time. 0 up to 7. 1 goes to 6. 2 goes up to 5. 3 goes up to 4. 5 goes up to 2. 6 up to 1. And 7, is at 0. And it's going to be a downwards pointing line. So you get this shape. Y equals 7 minus x. Now, I want you to notice something here. Do you see this 2x plus 5 and the 2x line? You see where they're the same steepness? And do you see this x plus 5 line and the x line? They're the same steepness. So do you see the number in front of the x's? That tells you how steep the lines are. So a 2x line is steep. A 1x line isn't as steep. And look what happens in this one. It's a minus x line, so it's pointing down. So I would like you to write down the number in front of the x tells you how steep the line is. Okay, that's a very, very important. If you want to write down a really fancy word, this is called the gradient. That's how steep something is. And the last thing I want you to notice, do you see this here line that ends in a 5? It goes through 5. Do you see this other line that ends in 5? It goes through 5. Do you see this here doesn't have a number, so it goes through 0. See, this one doesn't have an end number, it goes through 0. And you see this one here, it's got the number on its own is a 7. It goes through 7. If you don't get that, don't worry. But basically, what I would like you to write down is the number on its own tells you where it goes through, or where the graph goes through on the y-axis. And if you want the fancy name for that, this is called the y-intercept. So just show you those wee bits again. The y-intercept's a number on its own, so it goes through the y-axis at 5. This one goes through the y-axis at 0. This one goes through the y-axis at 5. This one goes through the y-axis at 0. This one goes through the y-axis at 7. And remember, the number in front of the x is how steep it is, and the number on its own is where it goes through the y-axis.